What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the TB Toycast YouTube channel. Today we are unboxing the Turtles of Grayskull. Easy for me to say. Turtles of Grayskull Krang from the Masters of the Universe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossover line from Mattel. This, of course, was a Walmart exclusive and a little elusive initially. I know a lot of people, I myself struggled to find it. Then it became everywhere. Very strange line. Some of these hit like crazy. Some of them you never see. To this day, I still never have seen Moss Man. So if you've seen a Moss Man, hit me up. Looking for it. I know a lot of people struggle with Merman. I saw that all the time. Had no idea it was that hard to come by or how to grab more. So it's definitely been an interesting line. I don't think it's going to be going too much longer. I do know in 2025, the rumor is that the Ninja Turtles, with Masters of the Universe is going to be pairing up with Thundercats. So we're probably going to see some Motu Thundercats figures in some sort of a crossover coming up in 2025, which will be really cool, honestly. So, but again, this went multiple waves, several kind of deluxe figures like this. Obviously, the deluxe were exclusive to either Walmart or Target. And like I said, this one was a Walmart exclusive. But look at this guy, man. Like almost like a big ogre. So you got kind of you got Krang there, of course, his little body suit that he would be in. Kind of looks like the Krang android a little bit, but as a monster. So really kind of cool. All new kind of design and concept. As with any Motu figure, look at the artwork. Oh my gosh. So cool. Such a fun idea. And when this was initially announced, I was not really necessarily like, oh, I got to get all of these. Look at that artwork. That's so cool. Raphael on there, of course. I love the way they did the psi weapons. So cool. Wasn't necessarily into it, but when they included the Motu characters as well as the Ninja Turtles, that really kind of changed my mind. When I saw that slime pit, I think it was the slime or the mutated He-Man, maybe is what it was called. And he was purple, kind of a glowing purple. I was like, ooh, I want that. And it's interesting, right? Because you wouldn't think that would be like a necessary thing for the line. Like, oh, I want just turtle characters because basically I can include all these turtles with my existing He-Man collection. Who wouldn't want that? But it really did make a difference. Of course, another piece of artwork there. And actually a different piece, which is kind of nice. So kind of zoom in on that there. Really, really cool stuff. I like this figure a lot, and I like that it's kind of a 2-in-1 because you can do Krang in there or not. You can kind of do it both ways. Unfortunately, before we started recording, I was not smart, and I didn't make sure my scissors were in here. They were in the other room because I use those same scissors to open packages when they come in. Because, as any figure collector probably can get, I get a lot of packages in the mail. And some instructions there. Boom, boom, boom. Done and done. Pretty easy. I think most people could figure that out. But, hey, I'm not going to complain about trying to help someone out and figure out how to put this figure together. Out of the package. Nothing too fancy there. Little backdrop there. I remember I was kind of disappointed with the... who was the first figure they had like this? I can't remember. It was Trap Jaw, but it was like Mouse Jaw with the Mousers. But I was like, that's not a comic book. It's just a card. I was kind of disappointed. Krang, the alien brain and a Megator android. Mutagen powers. Krang, genius alien warlord. Master strategist and tactician, Dimension X gadgets and tech. Megator, giant strength in an android body. Grows to giant size. Weapon augmentation. Well, there you go. If you were wondering, there you go. So we got some weapons here. We got the nice battle axe. Can't complain about that. Put the card right over here. We got Krang's body piece there. Let's see. Oh yeah, that opens up. Slide him right in there. Can't beat that. I dig that. We got the big mace. What a weapon that is. We're just gonna tear right through the twist ties. The old ball and chain, right? Pretty cool. Actually not bad. All actual chain pieces. Plastic, of course, but still fun. But yeah, pretty cool. I dig this. Here's Krang himself. Not the biggest piece, but that's all right. So let's see if we can slide him in his little... does this thing open up? Kind of might be hard to slide him in there like that, but we will try to make it happen. Well, that works. And the little arm pieces, do they slide through those little holes? Is that how that works? I am struggling, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I think that will work. He's locked in and ready to rule Dimension X or Eternia. One of those places. Let's see if we get this big beast out of here. This is a massive figure. Like, scale-wise, this is a really big figure. I was thinking, like, Andre the Giant superstar size. I think it actually is bigger. Maybe it's not, but not a lot of twist ties to get the figure out, so that was a nice change of pace. But yeah, he's a hefty boy. Definitely a big figure. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I had to zoom out on the camera a little bit because the box was so tall, but now that's okay. That's perfect right there. Oh, yeah. Classic Motu articulation. I know that's a little bit basic for today's standards, but I don't mind it. I think it's nice. I had some of the Masterverse figures, but those lost my interest pretty quickly with basically each one of them kind of being its own line. New Eternia, Revelation. It was hard to keep up with it all. So, yeah, pretty cool. Now we can obviously pop these apart. One thing cool about these is customizing is not only easy, but it's kind of encouraged on these. So pop that in, maybe. There we go. And pop that in. Now, oh my gosh. Gigantic figure. Wow. What do you guys think? I dig it. That is really, really cool. And of course, this piece right here, if I can get the camera to focus, actually pops into his hand. So maybe that would be kind of a fun thing. We'll pop one of these hands out, possibly. Put the mace in there as an alternate hand. I dig that idea. That's really cool. Kind of gives him a new look. And we'll put this battle axe in the other hand. So not a ton of weapon accessories, but that's okay. I've told you guys before, I'm not a huge fan of like a ton of weapons, because realistically, if they can't hold it or carry it on their body, I don't really think they need it, because then that's how they get lost. See, like if I want to display them, this is how I'm displaying them, and that's perfect. Like everything's there. But what do you guys think? I dig this figure. I wasn't sure I was going to like it as much as I do, but of course, another peek at the artwork there. Really, really cool piece. I like this a lot. And I think it's cool that it's kind of a 2-in-1, because you could display them with Krang or without Krang. And I got to tell you, obviously I don't have a ruler or anything to measure it scale-wise, but that is a massive figure. That is a gigantic figure, actually. I'm going to put some shots in there of another Motu figure so you guys just see how big he actually is, because, man, this is like, I mean, it's got to be scaled pretty close to a 6-inch. I've shown Zeus in a couple of images now. Scale-wise, look at that, though. Like, he's about at least 6 or 7 inches tall. So, yeah, Zeus is coming, if you didn't know, because I put it in 2 videos already. But, man, Turtles of Grayskull. These are great. I like this line a lot. I'm glad that they made almost everybody. I know they've done like a Stealth Ninja Leonardo and a Stealth Ninja He-Man. So it seems like they're kind of recycling certain characters, which isn't the worst thing, I guess. It gets guys in the line again, and I've never been opposed to getting characters back in the line, because people do miss them sometimes, or they decide maybe 6 months down the road, hey, I want to collect those, and they're nowhere to be found. So now, hey, okay, well, there's a Leonardo, I can get him. There's a He-Man, I can get him. So I do get it. But it was such a fun idea and such an easy layup to get this licensing done. I mean, not as far as the contracts and stuff. I'm sure that took some time, but it was a layup in the sense of why not put these together? And what was really cool is with Mattel acquiring this, they were able to do a WWE Ninja Turtle crossover, and that sold like crazy. I was unsure about that. I was like, oh, I don't know. That's kind of cool. We'll see what happens. You cannot find those figures. If you see them, chances are the next time you go to Target, which is where they are, they're exclusive to Target, you won't see them a second time. I have still to this day never seen the Roman Reigns Shredder. I don't know if I've seen the first wave hardly at all. I think I saw Kofi Kingston once. Never saw Xavier Woods. And to this day, I don't have any of the 6 because they're 2 waves of 3. And a lot of that is because I like to build collections. I don't want like a quick one and done, like a 6 figures and I'm done. I want like a whole line. So if they do a 3rd wave, I'll definitely be jumping in because I want more of these. But man, I dig this. I think having the Turtles represented in other lines. They also Hasbro did a Ninja Turtles Power Rangers crossover for their Lightning collection a while back, and that was really cool. Kind of a standalone, but also would work with the with the existing Power Ranger figures, which I thought was really cool because Power Rangers also did a crossover with Cobra Kai. They did a crossover with Street Fighter. I think stuff like that's really cool. Of course, we also know Power Rangers is going to Playmates. So I don't know what Playmates is going to do with it. I'm hoping they do well. I would love some like the Automorphin figures to return with like the head flips. Those were so cool. But we can maybe see more Ninja Turtles, Power Ranger stuff in the future with that crossover. Like, but why not? That was such a fun thing, and would have been huge in the 90s. I think every kid would have went nuts for that because I feel like, in my opinion, a lot of people think, oh, He-Man died in popularity. Did it, or did Ninja Turtles come in and just become the new popular thing? I think that. 93, did Turtles starts to fade away? Did it die? Or did Power Rangers come in and start becoming the new popular thing? I think sometimes that's all it is. It's not so much that we don't like He-Man or we don't like Turtles. It's just that something new and popular has come and we like that just a little bit more because it's new and it's fresh. Sometimes I think that is the case. But regardless, I love this line. And I think it's so much fun. And in fact, I'm going to unbox a lot more Ninja Turtles, Turtles of Grayskull. I have unboxed a bunch already, but I have a bunch more that I haven't unboxed. I know I have a Shredder actually in the other room. He will be unboxed soon, as well as other characters. So looking forward to doing that, as well as more Motu characters. I'm still getting the Motu figures, so it'll be fun to unbox those as well. But thank you guys for checking out the TB Toycast YouTube channel. Make sure to check out our podcast, TB Toycast, every Thursday. We're dropping a new episode with a main event. In fact, check out the Ninja Turtles Series 3 that we covered. We covered that. It's been a while now, but we covered that a while back. Check that out. Check out some of our previous episodes. We're constantly dropping new episodes. It is so much fun and absolutely one of my favorite things to do because I love talking toys, just like doing this YouTube channel. And make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, as well as letting people know you like it. Sharing it on social media, that helps tremendously, especially if it's something you think people might like. Hey, I know you like Turtles. I know you like Motu. Check out this Motu Turtles, a Grayskull Krang. You might dig it. It's pretty fun, and that's how things happen here. So I definitely appreciate it. Thank you guys for checking out the video, checking out the channel in general, and we will see you in the toy aisle.
Yeah. One more time. It ain't over till I say it's over. So lock the cage up, cause this is a takeover. The wait's over. If this the final time we meet, then you'll be on your back on my feet. Then I'll tip the cage over as a hangover. I'm super fly so I can splash off the top. And I can shut down the shop.